We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Now from the banks of Lake Erie, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Sanders. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Kenneth Grant in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. George Pickens, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught at the 20. It's a big There for Miami. 45 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Tua going to throw. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Now Tua. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Mecole Hardman from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders to kick off one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I looked at repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planned for this.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back at their own 17. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to a quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua completes it to Hardman. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And it is caught. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. They're all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Jason Sanders to kick off one.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Sanders. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. The Browns sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. George Pickens, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. You talk about this Miami defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Shador. And that's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Tua sets up to pass it. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. On the move to his left. He couldn't get away. He wound up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Trap the 60, 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60, street.
Now Sanders. He's got this to Pickens. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's good for a Browns first down.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Buying time to his left. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Okay,
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
The Browns drive about to get started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling field for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
First down.
Get it?
First and 10 at the
48-yard
48-yard line.
Hey, check that.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ashton Davis on the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Once again, Judkins. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. George Pickens, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for it.
He's got it in, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Nicole Hardman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14.
Browns 14. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learn from them?
And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 54 yards. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
The Browns drive about to get started.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let go.
Here's Sanders. And this is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Setting up a screen for Jenkins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
70.
It's a gain of 6.
18.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Check.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a 1st down.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw. A nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
60 Eagles. Ready.
He'll try again. And this time he'll lose yardage as the defense not giving him any room to operate. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Down and goal to go.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Get it. Hawk. Get it.
Sanders. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Looking to pass. Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Steps away to his left. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Ready. 70. Timber. Warrior 70. Ready.
Sanders to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
19 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Go. Come, Viking. Viking 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and put it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
60 even. 7 targets. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. This is caught. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshawn Judkins, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Browns 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught left side by Hardman. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Now Sanders. A final shot before break. Here's one deep for Pickens. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call. And